And we go to the papers with Elitza, who's also here with us. They're reacting to the latest UN report on Gaza, aren't they, Elitza? Tell us more.
That's right, Stuart. Well, the UN report was released on Tuesday and accused Israel's security forces of abuse and deliberate killings of Palestinian children. And this happened 8 months after the Israel-Hamas truce in the Gaza Strip, reports here the New York Times. And the report concluded that the killings are part of a wider strategy to destroy any future that Palestinians could have in the Gaza Strip, which actually amounts to genocide. And the New York Times quotes the Ministry of Health in Gaza, and it has estimated that more than 21,000 Palestinian children were killed during the Gaza war. Around 5,000 of them were under the age of 5, and more than 1,000 were under the age of 1. And about 420 were newborns. And now Israeli right-wing paper, the Jerusalem Post here, says that the report prompted a strong Israeli rebuttal. And the paper says that it is worth noting that UN reports in general consider a child every human being below the age of 18. The paper spoke to IDF soldiers who say that at least 40% of those killed in Gaza were Hamas soldiers. And it says that, quote, a significant chunk of the children, and it's important noting that it puts the word children in quotation marks, were so those children that were killed were Hamas fighters aged between 16 and 17, according to the Jerusalem Post. And the paper says that they posed an equal danger to IDF troops as Hamas soldiers over the age of 18. And meanwhile, left-wing Israeli paper Haaretz reports that the new head of Israel's National Security Council called an urgent meeting on the issue of, quote, encouraging the voluntary emigration of Palestinians from the Gaza Strip. This despite the fact that no destination countries have been found, and the idea hasn't shown any practical progress so far.
Now let's move to a different topic that we've been covering. This is the heatwave, of course, here in France. What are the French papers saying?
Yeah, well, Le Parisien here asks, why is the heatwave leading to a dramatic rise in fatal drownings? In just a week, at least 40 people have died from drowning across the country, according to Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu. And in another article, Le Parisien reports that even the body of a professional League Two football player was pulled from the Rhône River. He was in a brain-dead state, and he was swimming in a restricted zone near Lyon. And then I want to show you this report here by Le Monde that tells the story of those who live under the roofs, where temperature often reach 40 degrees Celsius, making homes, quote, unlivable. And it interviewed this teacher, Matthew, who says that heat waves used to come a bit later in the year during school holidays, but this time he only sleeps for a couple of hours because of the extreme heat, and then he has to face kids at school. And finally, speaking of AC, I have a lighter article here from Libération. It says that the heat wave has given the French film industry a boost, and since mid-June there has been a 43% increase in cinema attendance. And now I don't know if the films are just fantastic or perhaps it's the AC, Stuart.
Must be. I went on Saturday afternoon for that particular reason. Some sad news now on the programme. The French head coach Didier Deschamps' mother died on Tuesday.
That's right. And Le Monde reports that he's going to miss France's Group 1 final game against Norway this Friday. And he's going back to France for the funeral of his mother. So I guess we will find out if his absence will have an effect on the team's performance.
Hope not. Finally, we're going to finish with something a little bit lighter now. Canberra, this is in Australia, of course, then, has a new Guinness World Record holder. Tell us about him.
Yeah, the Associated Press has the story about this guy. His name is Joseph McGrail Baitup, and he's a professional aircon cleaner and an honorary town crier. So he has won the Guinness World Record for the world's loudest person. So I guess let's take a listen. Cover your ears, I guess.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! There's no
He
way
looks
that you
so
can actually
proud
practice
of
for
himself.
it. You have
He's
to just
actually
keep it for the
like
day.
warming up here. It's not the actual
especially,
world
with the world
record that he
records,
broke here.
attempts.
And he managed to
It
yell
took
the
me
word
7
now
attempts
at
just for one word, which was the word
122.4
now.
decibels. This is the loudest ever shout by an individual. And to put it in perspective, this is the noise range of a chainsaw or an ambulance siren at close range. So your turn now.
No, I was just thinking you should pick a better word. If you're going to yell something, why yell now? Can't you find something a bit more
Opens the vowels.
inspirational? Luckily, hands over mics. No yelling in here. Litsa and Shell, thanks very much for being with us. More coming up for you.